going on, everybody? Jesse Kass here with you for a brand new episode of Three Man Weave. As always, we've got two great guests over to my right. First, right here, we got my man Anthony Ireland, former LMU point guard. He's playing professionally overseas right now. Anthony, thanks so much for joining us.
I'm glad to be here, man. It's been a while since I've been able to connect with you guys, so looking forward to the opportunity.
Absolutely, and making, what is this? It's the 5 in a row, the 5-peat for
just keep going.
Nican Robinson is back with us.
It's just whatever.
Well, we appreciate having it. This is your first time tuning in. Nican played basketball at UCLA and Cal. He's currently an actor. You can see him in the upcoming movie Thunder Road. Thank both of you guys for being here. Yeah, we got a great show here today.
It's gonna be great.
We also have a little switch today. We've been going with beer, but we wanted to class it up a little bit, make it a little lighter. So we got some wine. So cheers to both of you guys.
As light as this is gonna be.
So let's get it started. Anthony, we'll start with you. We mentioned that both of you guys played college basketball. Obviously, we know each other from your time at LMU.
Yeah.
Just take us through, or take people through, just kind of your time at LMU. You had a great career, number 3 all time in scoring, 3 in assists, 2nd in steals, just all over the LMU record book.
Yeah. I mean, I had a great career at LMU, like you said. Had a great coaching staff that was behind me and gave me the opportunity. They recruited me at a very young age, so we built that relationship before that I was able to get recruited by other colleges. So I enjoyed my time there. Like you said, I had 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists, and I loved it there. I still work out there, to this day. So I'm still very, very welcome.
Yeah, and what stands out is, I know it's hard to pinpoint because you played all 4 years, but is there one specific moment or game that sticks out in your mind as a kind of a pinnacle moment?
I mean, of course, when we went up to Gonzaga.
The Zags.
Yeah, I went up to Gonzaga, and I had 21 in the first half.
What?
Yeah. I was in the rhythm. On the road. So we went to Gonzaga. It's a crazy environment. Loved it, fed off it, and then I ended up with 34, I believe, and we still lost. But when I was walking off the court, they gave me a round of applause. So that was a good feeling. So that's probably the main moment that probably sticks out in my mind.
Well,
yeah, I remember that one.
Deserved. 21 in the first half.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
Nican, what about you? Obviously, we talked a little bit about you were part of the Final Four run against Gonzaga again, the Adam Morrison game.
I mean, shoot, that's not even I mean, 21 in the first half. I don't know if anything can beat that. 21 in the first half. Like, man, the Final Four was amazing. Championship game against Florida. We got blown out, but it was still amazing.
Who were the point guards? Who were the starting point guards?
Starting point guard was Jordan Farmar. Coming off the bench was Darren Collison.
Wow. 2 pros right there. Yeah.
So that was a highlight moment of my college career, because it just not too many people get a chance to do that.
No.
Not too many people get a chance to do that. Not too many people get a chance to score 21 points and a half. You just can't in the first half.
Yeah, man.
How'd you give it to him?
Just everything, man. Everything. I was just feeling it. Just feeding off my instincts and. Yeah, just kind of got in that zone.
Man.
I can't remember any plays, any particular plays.
That must mean you blacked out then.
Yeah, it was one of the moments. It
Like
definitely
this?
was one of the moments, man, where you're just in the zone and you're just cooking.
God,
So,
Jesus, man.
For a team that good in Gonzaga, they probably had nightmares about you, because not only that game, but obviously the West Coast Conference tournament when you guys had the 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
That's all the 1-point game at the half, and you were going back and forth with Pangos. It's another one that was.
And the crazy thing is, I played against Pangos this year.
Yeah.
He played in Lithuania with me. Well, not with me, but against me. And I played against him 4 times this year. It's great. We show each other love now because we know each other. But
you getting 21 in the first half again?
Nah.
You gotta go for it. You gotta be ruthless.
Not this time.
And especially if nobody can. I mean, how good does that feel, right? When you get the scouting report and you're looking at it, I guess.
But I don't get the scouting report.
Well, not you, but somebody else gets a scouting report on you. Says certain things, so on and so forth, and you come out and you just go unconscious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Good and well, they could not prepare any better for winning.
Well, that's the great offense beats great defense any day. That's what that is right there.
Mm-hmm.
God, man.
They had a lot of pros on that team as well. They had Olenek.
Yeah.
Olenek was on that team,
Yeah.
Olenek had a great year that year.
Olenek came this close to ended my life at the scores table when he was diving for a loose ball in the tournament. It was,
no.
I saw it. I saw the tunnel and everything. It was, and he stopped right here. So that was
That's
good.
a big guy.
It's a big
That's
guy.
a big guy.
But Nican, tell us what else about UCLA. What were some moments, or for you personally? Obviously, you're playing behind some great players, but
I mean, with the ability every single day to compete against these guys in practice, knowing that they're going to go and do whatever they're going to do, you know, achieve whatever greatness they're going to have, you know, I don't even know if any words can begin to capture that feeling. I mean, you're pushing guys.
yeah,
Essentially, I mean, I didn't play much at UCLA, but you're pushing guys. You're working out to work these guys out, which in turn makes you better, which in turn makes them better. You're pushing these guys to their fullest potential because they don't want to lose to you.
Right.
Also, I'm not going to let you beat me. So it's like it's pushing these future pros. It's like that meant a lot to me at the time. That meant a lot.
And
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, what was the standard, like, of, you know, just being around UCLA, the championship mindset?
That was the standard.
Championship mindset.
Right there. Listen, they didn't put up. You go in the UCLA gym, they don't put up Pac-10 this,
Right.
you know, Elite 8 that. No, you go in the gym, you look up in the rafters, and I haven't been to the new,
The renovated
Paul
Poly,
Pavilion, but I'm assuming that you go there because back then you go there, you look up, and all you see are championships.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
So that was the standard. Every single day of practice, we pushed each other. And, you know, from the lowest guy on the totem pole to whoever, you know, our leader was, our star player was. We pushed each other. We held each other accountable,
Right.
both on and off the courts. It was no nonsense at all.
Yeah.
You know, from the coaches.
Almost like a job.
Not
Would
even
you say?
almost. It totally was a job.
A job,
It
yeah.
was totally a job. It was a lot of shoes. We got a lot of freaking shoes. But it was your mentality. When you come in, I'm trying to take somebody out today.
Yeah.
And that helped everyone because we knew in the long run that it would only push us towards what I thought was it. I actually predicted it. I predicted it when I first came in. I was talking to Coach Howland. He's like, "What do you think of the team?" I'm like, "Oh, we're at least going to get to the national championship this year. We're going to make a lot of noise." It's like, "Oh, you know, lofty goals." I was like, "No, seriously."
Yeah.
No,
You're like, you see the talent on this roster.
You know, you on the sidelines. I'm getting hit by these dudes, and I'm trying my best to hit back. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to go very far this year.
Yeah.
And we did.
And Anthony, you had kind of the flip side of that, where you were the starter and you had to go against guys who were kind of pushing you in practice.
Right.
We had Taylor Walker on here a couple months ago, and you guys went head to head for a while. He ended up, because of injuries and whatever else, the team starting at one point.
Yeah,
so how much do you feel like you helped out and
Right.
just kind of leading his progression into being like a big contributor on that team?
Yeah, I mean, well, we became best friends off the court first, so it
Yeah.
started there, and then, you know, we just started working out, training together, and then, you know, he's really competitive as well, like I am. So I mean, that led to the court, and you know, showed every day in practice. You know, it wasn't a day off because I'm gonna go hard in practice regardless. So he's not getting a day off ever. Yeah, I'm sure you can relate to that. So, but so that was the mindset. It was the same thing, you know, kill or be killed, and he got me better, you know, and the same thing, I got him better. So, you know, he's still one of my very best friends today, and yeah, it was just, you know, very competitive, you know, going back and forth with him, you know, got into fights plenty of times, like really fist fights where coaches had to break us up, you know, because we're so passionate, and, you know, we chill with each other off the court all the time, so we're gonna talk you know, off the court, so, you know. But yeah, you gotta have it like that, man. That's how you get better, you know.
Yeah,
and
no question about it.
You know, that's, you know, we the point guards for my LMU team kind of set that standard, and it kind of fed off, and because Coach Good would mention, damn, these guys are going hard, or damn, Taylor Walker's gotten better. He got the opportunity to play.
Yeah.
You know, so those moments where we're battling, it paid off for him and for me in the end.
Yeah, no question about it. And Nican, you said similarly to Anthony, saw some fights in practice, real physical stuff. That's really what makes you know, a good competitive team when you're going after in practice
Fights
like that.
between players, fights between coaches and players, not physical.
No, yeah,
There was almost one. I'm not going to mention that one, but there was almost one. But there was a lot of back and forth. I was going to mention, you know, a story about John Wooden. So I met John Wooden. We had there was this private team thing preseason, And he was there, and a lot of older players were there. You know, the alumni base is really strong at UCLA. You know, once a Bruin, always a Bruin, unless you go to Cal. Then
then you're out. That's it.
You know, I still have quite a few connections within the UCLA family, but you know, so I'm talking to Coach Wooden, and he's like, you know, now listen, you got 2 guys ahead of you. I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, you are a walk-on. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, so here's what you need to do. I need you. Like, wow, you're coaching, all right. I need you to push these guys every single day in practice. Like, that's going to get you better. That's going to get them better. And there's no difference between the two. It's like, oh, wow, okay, a little bit of wisdom there.
Yeah.
So I did, you know. So you know, every day, you know, after practice or before practice, there was a guy who I worked with, and you know, on skills and you know, shooting, and just get reps and reps and reps and reps and reps, and then I come to practice and then I just go hard.
Yeah.
I'm not backing down from nobody. Took the same thing to Cal.
Yeah.
Same thing. So you know, whoever was, I'm pushing.
Well, that's kind of the thing you're talking about of just kind of the pedigree of the school and seeing the banners.
Yeah.
If you're getting pep talks from John Wooden, that's something. Where else are you going to get that?
Right.
Saying it now, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I have not thought about that for over 10 years. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a unique
Like, it was
experience.
like-
That was the first time I ever heard a story like that.
You need to push these guys to practice. I'm telling you guys.
yeah.
Look here, son. What's your name? Nican? I need you to push these guys to practice.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure thing, John Wooden. Yeah.
Sure thing, Coach Wooden. Yeah. Wow. That was. I have not said that aloud.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Great story.
Yeah, it was.
Anthony, you're playing professionally right now overseas in some of the top leagues in the world. Obviously, when people hear that, maybe the casual fan doesn't know basketball overseas or what it takes to really be a star like you are overseas. So, what's that been like playing most recently in Lithuania, but you were in France, Lithuania, just kind of getting into that, competitive basketball professionally overseas?
Well, I mean, it's been a dream of mine, you know. So, and it's been a journey. It's been a process, and I like to think of the journey is the destination. You know, I like to use that quote a lot. But yeah, it's been an awesome experience. Just learning different cultures, languages, and then at the same time being able to do what I love. You know, traveling from France, Greece, Poland, played in Lithuania this past season. So just taking advantage of every opportunity. Steady, just climbing that ladder of leveling up each season, getting into a better league, better exposure, a team with a bigger budget, stuff like that. So I'm heading into my 5th season, really looking forward to it. The goal is still the NBA. I feel like I can really get a chance. I just want to perfect my craft before I make that leap. And I'm about 2 steps out, but just sticking with the process, enjoying it, loving what I do, and and just traveling at the end of the day, So I'll be signing my next contract upcoming probably this week, at the end of this week, and it's outside of Turkey or Spain, so
Spain.
Right. I can't.
Spain.
Right. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait. Love the experience every year. I've learned so much about myself, and because you get a lot of alone time over there. Like you're in a different country, you get a lot of alone time outside of practice. So you really get to explore different ideas, find stuff you're passionate about, and I feel like that's what's helped me grow as a human being at the end of the day.
Yeah, no question. And if anything's ever deserved an in-show toast, signing a new contract, let's toast to that one.
Let's do it. Appreciate
Congratulations to
Fantastic. Turkey's got some hitters though, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are the crowds like? I know in certain places internationally, you got some crazy crowds.
Totally different from the NBA. You know, you go to an NBA game, everybody.
Or just America in general.
What's up?
I'm just saying, you said that.
Oh,
what
yeah.
the crowds like
Yeah.
from America in general.
Yeah.
Just a different level of
I just want to say
passion.
that. That's all.
Right?
Yeah, just like like you go to Staples Center, people are just sitting down. But there, it's like a college atmosphere.
Yeah.
People are painting themselves. They got the horns. We played in Turkey, and we have we have to have a net around our bench because people if we're winning, they throw. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going into halftime, and there's like security all around the court. Nothing's crazy gonna happen, but just the fans are just loud and just yelling at you. So it's been crazy atmospheres out there. Like Lithuania's fans are very passionate. Everywhere I've been in Europe, the fans have been crazy.
Yeah.
So much different. The priorities are much different from the States and playing in Europe. It's much. I enjoy it much better, and the crowd gives you that extra energy.
Yeah, that boost when you need it late in the game.
For sure.
Nican, what was the best crowd that you played in front of?
Oh
Man, before I get into that, I just want to give a story about a friend of mine played in Turkey for Besiktas.
Oh yeah.
I think their rival is Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had a game.
Great Turkish basketball knowledge over here.
I pull things out of I don't know where they come from. But my friend was telling me he was on the team and they had they're going back and forth, and this is doing warm-ups, right? So the crowd of one, chant, back and forth. So he's in the layup lines. He's in the layup lines. He goes, goes for most, and he goes for layup, and all of a sudden he just hears, "Doom!" Somebody had thrown. I don't know what kind of bomb it was, but it was a bomb.
What?
Forget what kind. Somebody threw a bomb during the warm-ups.
Yeah.
As like just a psych out tactic, basically.
I don't know. It was a bomb.
Right. No, let me tell one story.
Ooh, we got one up.
I got one more to counter that.
Yeah, no.
So we had a great rivalry going on in Lithuania, right? So we went to a team in the capital. The capital is called Vilnius, and they have a team. Big club. It's the capital of Lithuania. So we went there. We ended up losing, but I guess and the chants are in Lithuanian, so I don't understand it. But crowds going back and forth. So anyways, we lose. And then the next week we play them again. It's like a derby game, which is like rivalry game.
Yeah.
So we step on the court, jump ball, boom, we get the ball. The whole fans of their section throw toilet paper on the court, and just flooded the whole entire court. And it's like, and I'd never seen nothing like that. I'm like, what's going on? And then the refs and people with the brooms, they come out and sweep it all up, and then we got to start the whole over, jump ball. It's like, and then after that,
wait, what's going on?
Right. And then after that, we won, and then their fans were pissed, and so they stayed in our gym. And what's those like those
Oh, the flare.
Yeah, the flares. They have like 4 flares, and then I go into the locker room, but I can still hear them chanting and stuff. I come out the locker room, the whole gym is filled with smoke. You can't see it. Like my family's
From
there.
their fans?
From their fans.
Wow.
So they stayed. I come out the locker room. They're still there. So like we get a speech. I'm showering. Like I'm stretching. So this is like 45 minutes after the game. They're still there. The whole stadium filled with smoke. It's crazy.
That's amazing, man.
That's amazing because you normally see fans, going wild and riding whatever's going on after a win. This is after a loss in a road arena.
Outside.
Yeah,
outside. Yeah, it was nuts.
That's amazing. I can only imagine what that does to you when you play or before you play.
Yeah.
It like ties you and bonds you to everything.
For sure.
It's not just about paying to come see and entertainment, but like it gets deep.
Yeah,
that's like some soccer stuff right there.
Right. Yeah.
That's some soccer stuff.
They're passionate.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy for sure.
That trumps the bomb.
Yeah, for sure. Anthony, you said you're working on coming to the NBA. We talk a lot about the NBA on here. Following it from afar, what have been some of your impressions? It's been kind of a wild summer in the NBA. Obviously, LeBron to LA. We didn't even talk about Cousins to the Warriors and Melo now to the Rockets. So just a lot of movement.
Is that official? Melo's to the Rockets?
It will be by the time this is aired. So we'll say yes. Yeah, it's official.
Okay.
But yeah, what have you thought about a lot of these moves?
I mean, the big move of the summer is LeBron. I didn't see it coming. I thought he was gonna stay and just rebuild. That's what I was thinking. Because it's the East, he knows he's gonna get there. He has to just build the team again. But I mean, I get it from a business standpoint, and as that time in his career and the legacy, setting that standard of championship. So I get that. So it's a great move.
What do you think of this? We didn't really talk about the team. It's already got the nickname, the meme team. You've got Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley, JaVale McGee.
Right.
What do you think of the ancillary moves along with LeBron?
LeBron. You see how LeBron straightened up J.R. Smith. So LeBron, it's all business. It's all business, and they know that. The guys know they know that.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson, they all know that. Everybody who's signing up know that.
So they still got Kuzma. They still got I mean Lonzo Ball ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
So
Well, we talked about it last time. Any
Yeah.
team with LeBron is automatically good.
Playoff,
So they're going to be a
playoff
playoff team, but it's just going to be.
Well, what seed?
True.
I mean,
Seventh?
I was going to say
Oh,
seven,
seven.
but
I'd say 5.
Five.
5-4. Because I mean, if LeBron's gonna be strategic with it. He's gonna want to figure out his seed where he has to avoid the Warriors. You know.
Mm.
hey, you can't have that first round matchup. That's it.
No, not first. You got to meet them in the end. You know, to get to the. You got to meet them in the Western Conference Finals.
If they get there.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
not.
think they'll get there.
I'm not a LeBron detractor at all. I think obviously we've talked about how great he is. I just think the West is so stacked and so tough.
It
It's
is, but not really. Everybody says that it is, but it's top heavy.
But just from a competitive standpoint, where you look at what he was doing in Cleveland, where you can get a night off by playing like Orlando,
Right.
or Detroit,
Right.
or whoever. You don't get that in the West. Even the the bad
Nuggets,
teams.
man. Nuggets are
Nuggets.
But we still know who's coming out the West. Just like we
it's
still
just
know
the
about the
last
East.
three. I feel like it'll be the last three that we don't know who's coming in the last three.
As you mean the teams that get in the bottom half of the
Yes.
playoffs. Yeah, we know the Warriors are coming out of the West.
Warriors are coming
Right.
out, Rockets
So-
are coming out, Spurs might be coming out. Ooh, no, they will. I mean, with DeMar DeRozan is going to be a good fit with Popovich. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he's extremely coachable, and I mean, he's got superstar power, superstar appeal. He can shoot. He can, So I think he'll work well with LaMarcus Aldridge. I think, yeah, they'll. I joke when I said they might come out.
Yeah. Well, we know what
top
like
four.
Anthony said. We know the Warriors are coming out the West.
Right.
Who's coming out of the East? Do the Raptors have a shot if
Celtics,
Kawhi is healthy?
Raptors, absolutely.
Sixers.
Sixers,
Sixers
of course.
for sure.
Those are the three. It
That's
seems
it.
like Boston,
Right.
Philadelphia,
Milwaukee?
Toronto. It's like
No,
you gotta believe it when you see
they have
it,
to.
right?
No,
They haven't
Milwaukee
gotten
for
out of the
sure.
first
They might
round.
have to make
But
another
they-
step.
I don't like that they fired Jason Kidd. I think Jason Kidd should have stayed.
Well, they have Budenholzer now, who is a Popovich guy, so that should help them theoretically. But you got to at least get past the first round before you're talking about finals.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah.
second round. Okay. Chicago's going to be in the playoffs this year. That's just a bold statement.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't know who they have.
He
But
just
Chicago,
threw it out there.
I'm gonna chest pass it, see who catches it.
Chicago has, well, they're young.
They got
Chris
Markkanen.
Dunn,
Jabari
Zach
Parker's
Levine,
there
Jabari
now.
Parker,
Yeah.
Lauri Markkanen.
Marketing.
So they're young. I mean, the East is open, so they have a shot, I think, at the back end of the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I think those top three, like we said, will probably be Toronto, Boston, Philadelphia for sure.
That's pretty much it.
So how many years do you think until LeBron gets a ring?
He's not.
You don't think he's gonna get one in LA?
I tend to agree. I mean, I don't know if Kawhi is joining him. I think Kawhi is going to leave Toronto, but I don't know if he's coming to the Lakers.
I think KD's going to the Lakers.
You think that's
Yeah.
well, obviously he and LeBron are
KD
friends.
likes
Yeah.
the Bay too much.
But did you
likes
just see
the
what he
Bay.
said about LeBron's
Yeah.
move? And
That he
decision?
loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. He likes the Bay too much. Now, if he left the Bay, I'm from Oakland. If he left the Bay,
Okay, I see what's up. I see
Yeah, we
what's up.
had to deal with a lot of
I love the
warrior
the
talk.
he loves the
These
Bay
past
too
few episodes.
much. But if he does, honestly, we wouldn't be upset. That's not what you asked for. We wouldn't be upset. But he loves.
Well, yeah, you'll have 5 championships at that point.
Exactly,
So how
so
can you be
whatever.
upset? But
Yeah, that is true.
But no, I mean, I don't think it's impossible that he wins one in LA. Obviously, they're going to have cap space opening up after this year, and they'll have the opportunity to add someone else with him. So, if they happen to take someone away from the Warriors, and that's huge, then they really have a shot. But
Yeah.
I think the league will be interesting. Hopefully, I know you've obviously been a Knicks fan as well. That they get into the mix. They've got cap space opening up. Porzingis, Knox, could be a team in the future as well.
Bring Jeremy Lin back.
Oh man.
Chest pass once again. That's just a chest pass to somebody. Somebody will catch it.
I mean, I don't know. We have to time travel back to 2011 for that one. But no, I think the NBA, as far as LA's exciting again, Philly, Boston, the last kind of shoe to drop is New York to be good again, finally.
So, gotta figure it out.
Gotta figure it out
Who-
somehow.
Who was that? Dolan?
It is still Dolan.
Still
So
Dolan.
That's always kind of the thing in the way. but
And I seen a stat. New York Knicks is worth, or the company is worth one of the top franchises.
they're always
in
the number one
Right.
most valuable
Yeah.
NBA franchise every year.
But they also lose.
Well, it's because the passion of the fan base. They sell out whether they're 19 and 63 or if they have 60 wins. So
That's true.
that fan base is going to be loyal no matter what.
That counts for something.
It does.
Trust me, I'm a Warriors fan. Counts for something. After years and years of
Have you gone
torture.
to any other parades?
I haven't actually. I've been out of town every single time.
Okay.
But that's okay. I'm proud to just go listen. It's been years. We finally have gotten 3. I was fine with 1.
Okay.
2 more. It's great.
Well, that's always the mindset, especially these are the Warriors. But they hadn't won in about 40 years until this run they have now. So, yeah, I just want the 1. Then you get greedy.
You'll get it. You get it. Don't worry. You get another. You get another one. Don't worry.
But one more thing on the Knicks. What do you think of David Fizdale and that hiring?
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Very I don't want to say relatable coach, but just a guy who's gonna really get to work.
Yeah.
Guy who's young, hungry, and kind of understands a different perspective of the game of basketball. I think, at least, just from what he did in Memphis, the connections and the relationships he's built in the league, coming from Pat Riley, that system. So I think he's perfect for New York. Perfect fit. He has that perfect grit attitude for New York. So I think it's a great fit, and I've seen some Instagram posts. He's out there with Porzingis working out.
Yeah.
And they said that was the first time a coach actually went out there to see him.
Went to Latvia to see Porzingis.
So I mean, I think it'll really work out.
Yeah. We're calling it here first, or I am. Knicks Lakers Finals 2021.
All right. Warriors are still there. Hold on now. Your chest pass.
Turnover.
Hold on now. Yeah, that went to the wrong hands. We're still there.
They are still there.
We changed arenas, but we're still there.
Well, they're gonna win again this year. Before we wrap this thing up, Anthony and I can tell us. Obviously, you mentioned you're about to sign your new contract. What you've got coming up, and any social media, anything you want to plug before we sign off.
Well, I have an academy. I've established an academy back home called the AI3 Leadership Academy. We host various camps and events throughout the year, even while I'm gone. I have my partner Julio Vasquez, who handles all the stuff while I'm away. But we provide services for kids. We have about 150 kids in our program every summer, and go follow us, AI3 Leadership Academy. Continue to see the work that we're doing in the city of Waterbury, and myself, my social media is AIsland3 on Instagram and Twitter. Check your boy out.
Absolutely, Nican.
Thunder Road is finally coming out, so it's dropping. It's actually dropping in France. So for anybody that's watching that's French, October
all our French fans.
October 12th is going to be in France, and then it drops in the U.S. In November. So Nican Robinson at Nican Robinson, Nican Robinson on Instagram, and I'll keep you posted on when it drops. There should be a big announcement on it coming to the U.S. in November. So. Yeah.
Absolutely. So be sure to be on the lookout for Thunder Road. Follow Anthony Ireland's Leadership Academy and his Instagram as well. Look for him overseas and soon in the NBA for sure. We're going to see that. Definitely deserving and great player. So thank you guys so much. We'll cheers our now empty glasses.
I've got a drop.
Yeah, we've all got a little drop.
Quite drop there.
So for everyone out there, thanks for tuning in once again. This is 3 Man Weave. Jesse Kass signing off. We'll talk to you next time.